Breastfeeding. The voice coming from the speakers reminded us that it is the most wonderful time of the year. But you wouldn't know it looking at the woman sat next to me in the cafe. She had a face that looked like it might break if she smiled, like her expression had been set in stone, or more likely Botox. Even the sight of the little baby next to her failed to melt her face, and her face looked like it was made out of meltable material. She glared at her husband, at the waitress, and at anyone else who got in her eye line. She was talking on the phone, or should I say barking, letting the whole cafe know that her minion was not performing to her expectations. But then, amazingly, her facial expression changed. She went from a bulldog chewing a wasp to a lion chewing a porcupine. What had caused the impossible to happen? She'd caught sight of the woman next to her, pulling up her top so the cute little fella could have his lunch. "That's disgusting," the woman said loudly to no one in particular. "A disgrace," she added. "This is a public place." Her husband nodded his support, probably too scared to do anything but agree with his stern-faced wife. Miss! The post-faced woman had got the attention of the waitress. "Please tell that woman to cover up," she instructed. The mother was blushing now, as was the waitress, who didn't seem to know what to do. Miss," I said, mocking the Botox one's expression. The waitress turned to me, seemingly pleased to escape the glare of the soulless one. "Please tell the mother not to cover up," I said. "I'm greatly enjoying witnessing nature at its most beautiful." There was a cheeky grin on my face, a grin I directed at the humorless table. I felt sorry for the poor waitress, an innocent victim in the crossfire. She now had a choice to make. But she didn't have to worry. Soulless woman made it for her. "Oh my God! Oh my God!" The woman turned her attention to me. "Who on earth do you think you are?" she asked. Me," I said. "I think I'm me. I'm as entitled to my opinion as you are. I happen to like her breastfeeding in this cafe." 2 half-eaten cakes and 2 half-drunk coffees were left on the table as the woman threw money at the waitress and dragged her faithful husband out of the cafe. Meanwhile, the baby had finished its lunch and was gurgling happily, oblivious to the whole scene that had played out before him.